I
I
was
was
like,
little
called Yahweh
nervous. Last night, I
Bashim Rakak with the double honors to the elder apostles at Grave
was just
Millstone
walking to the store.
that taught us this truth. Salutation, all y'all can pushing this word day in and day out doing this quick video, man. It's kind of funny, but it's prophetic as well. Let me just go ahead and play it.
Last night, I was just walking to the store, going through my little routes, getting my couple little snacks and stuff. And all of a sudden, I'm on the side over here, and I just see people running and stuff. And I'm like, what's going on? I didn't know what was going on. I was like, little nervous. Next thing I know, I just kept walking. I see mad people after I see the people run, I just see some big shit just walking, just right over here, right here by the bush. It went right over here. I swear, I promise you, it went right over there. And it said, "Rawr!" And I just kept walking. I seen me, see it. So in my head, I'm like, nah, I gotta go, man. I'm out. I ain't about to play with nobody. I ain't about to. Look, they probably done seen it right now, so I don't know what's going on. Going through my little routes, get my cup.
Hey, that's the spirit, man. He seen a mountain lion. All right, so he said, he locked eyes on the mountain lion and it roared at him. Let me get some pictures of a mountain lion, man. All right, so here we go, man. This is a cub, man. Look how big the cub is. The cub is like bigger than a dog cat, man. But they run up to 40, 50 miles an hour. So ain't no outrunning it. You just gotta outsmart it, man. Just hope the Lord is being with you, okay? So, it's way bigger than a bobcat. All right. And that's the spirit, man. The Lord's bringing these beasts out to feast, man, real soon, man. I mean, it's in the scriptures. Why? Because you people are wicked. So a mountain lion could weigh up to 150 pounds. A bobcat, 25 pounds. And then you got your little everyday cats, man. All right. This will probably be the thumbnail for the video. Okay. And they're not known for being in urban environments or even the suburbs, man. Because there's so much shit going on, man. So much noise, so much demons. They're not used to being around that shit. They used to being in the woods, in nature, man. So, you eat mice that like to hike and, go on the campgrounds, the camp trails and shit, man. This is what's out there waiting for y'all, and even greater, man. Because the Lord's gonna let out the ancient beast, man, in these last days, man. All right. But Jake had a good spirit about it. Jake, let's show you, Jake, we really have rulership on the earth, man. Of course, he's being hood ratchet, but,
Last night, I was just walking to the store, going through my little routes, getting my couple little snacks and stuff. And all of a sudden, I'm on the side.
Double little snacks. You could tell he's probably from the northeast somewhere. Those little munchies, his blunts. Jake, get down, man.
Right over here, and I just see people running and stuff. And I'm like, what's going on? I didn't know what was going on, I was like, little nervous. Next thing I know, I just kept walking. I see mad people after I see the people run, I just see some big shit just walking, just right over here, right here by the bush. It went right over here. I swear, I promise you, it went right over there. And it said, "Rawr!" And I just kept walking. I seen me, see it. So in my head, I'm like, nah, I gotta go, man. I'm out. I ain't about to play with nobody. I ain't about to. Look, they probably done seen it right now, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, man. So, hey, Jake seen something crazy, man. Which was a mountain lion. He didn't know what to describe it. He just said some big shit, man. So this is Genesis 1:26, and the Most High said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them." It's showing you that because the Lord said what? He formed men from the dust of the ground, from dirt. All right, and you look at dirt, it's different shades of brown. From your dark chocolate brown all the way to your light brown, man. And let them have dominion over the fish. But it's not clay, it's not red. It's brown, man. That's what dirt is, man. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So we're supposed to have rulership over us. But, the Lord took away our power. That's why, you can't walk up to especially like a wild animal and pet it. Like the birds, you can't call a bird over into your hand like we did in the ancient world because we lost our power, man. But it's coming back slowly but surely. All right, this is cat that he's a stray cat. He's always around me, man. Every time I see him, he let me pat on me, let me, he'll rub against my leg, all that, man. And he's a stray cat. He's a lion color cat too, like an orangish color. Beautiful cat. So I even pray for him, man, because he's living in this hellhole. All right. Pray for his safety. So, the Lord has supposed to have man ruling, man. That's how the righteous order is. But since we went off, we done lost that power. We not even ruling over the animals and shit. That's why a dog could come up and attack an individual, man, that the Lord ain't with. All right. This is 2 Ezra 5 and 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their place, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. The point is, wild beasts shall change their place, man. So instead of being in the woods, we saw that heavy, especially in 2020 when the streets were empty. You had wild beasts, bears and shit, all type of coyotes. They were coming out in the cities, man. Looking for food. And that's what's happening too, because Esau's polluting the forest areas, man. You got the spotted lantern flies and shit out here. So I've seen a couple of them. Within the past 2 weeks, man, sucking the sap out of the trees and shit, the life out of the trees. So, and in turn, there's less animals able to live off the environment. And that's making these predator animals come into these cities, man. Because it sounded like the dude was like in the northeast, because he said mad this, mad that. And that's how they be talking. So he's probably like in, Connecticut, tri-state area type, from what I think, man. And menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Let's talk about these little demonic YNs out here. Demonic ass kids over here. All right. But, we ain't got to worry about the animals, man. Those brothers and even sisters are the hope for elect, right? You sisters going to be protected by being with a man of the Lord, a man that's going to have spiritual power, man, real soon. This is Job 5 and 23. And we're going to be able to summon these animals, after our enemies, after these heathens. All right. To slaughter you. Especially when y'all make y'all move on us. This is Job 5 and 23. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beast of the field shall be at peace with thee. So the beasts of the field is talking about these wild animals. They're gonna be in league with us, man. All right. Whole earth is gonna be back and set forth in its righteous order. Right now the earth is decayed, it's upside down. Frequencies are off. Spirits are off here. It's under left hand rulership, man. But real soon the right hand is about to show its hand, man. All right. And it's going to fuck you Edomites up, man. Like that's, you Edomites. It's going to be like an Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Crow, man. These animals are just going to start attacking you Edomites in the wicked 2/3. All right. So, it was just a quick, what they say, a quick, funny satire video. You know, you make light of that situation. It seems like no one got hurt. That day, you know, the mountain lion just smelled rotting meat somewhere, and he's like, "Fuck, I'm hungry." You know, let me go ahead and get out there. But because one thing about a cat, because I believe a mountain lion's in the cat family. One thing about a cat, it's an opportunistic hunter. It's not gonna chase you around the block. It's not gonna waste energy that it doesn't have to waste, man. Like, it's something that a dog does, but a cat is gonna be smart and strategic about, you know, hunting, man. You know, I'd rather you just walk by and not see him and then strike than chasing you around the block. So I'm gonna end it there. Call all y'all by me outside, you know, giving me a laugh in a time of sorrow, man. But real soon, our sorrow is gonna turn into laughter, man. Scripture says we gonna laugh at your calamity, and this is one of them. This is one of many calamities. Is the masses of people getting fucked up by, you know, even animals out here. The Lord's gonna turn these animals on them real soon, man. And you know, that's a spirit, because I was working out on my deck this morning, and there was like a squirrel. You know, he jumped from one branch of the tree to another because there's trees around there. And I was like, damn, this motherfucker saw me before I saw him. So imagine, you know, if he would have tried to make a move on me. So I'm gonna end it there till next time.